Welcome to the episode from Stress to Success Blueprint with your host Lolita Guarin. And today's episode 57. And I want to talk about how can we get stressed out where it has to do with other people because we feel excluded and rejected. I think that's the number one thing, a pandemic that's happening in our world today. It's being isolated when you believe that you're not being accepted the way you are, and it's just not enough, whatever what you do, and it is coming from a very, very deep generational traumas. And overall, we are herd animals. So naturally, we will want to please other people in order to survive and in order to be included into this group so we don't die because as we know only one person has a very difficulty of surviving, not just only physically but also mentally. There's nothing worse than isolated a person. And what's happening right now, and I've been talking for few episodes already, but I don't think that's enough, is you can be in the room with other people, even your family members, and feel totally isolated and alone. And then you can feel like something's wrong with you because you think, how can I not belong to someone? What's so wrong with me that I cannot be accepted by the people? And the worst part is when you look at the side, everybody's so happy. Everything is all this happening. Like, not everybody, but you know what I mean? It always looks like the other families are doing so much better, other friend groups doing so much better. But I think what's really stopping us, and I tell you, when I realized that, I grew up in a like with childhood trauma. I think all of us have. It's just on a bigger or smaller scale, so it really depends. But the human experience itself is it's already kind of giving you this thing that this is what's going to happen because you looking at everything from your point of view, and we all depend on everybody else, so we just kind of get distorted in a way. So that's the thing. So when you realize that there is a need for you to connect, it's a very normal thing. Um, but when I get into this healing experience, this journey of mine, when I realized that I always felt like there was something wrong with me, like I was weird, like, how come, people don't want this and how do we act like this? There are many more people like this. I had not even idea until I started reading a business books how to do stress management coaching that I realized that I had a problem of growing up with a father who was alcoholic. And that obviously impacted my life so much because I was looking with everything very super hyper vigilant. I was very stressed out. That was my normal. And I thought that this is how everybody operates it. And later on I find out that no, it's not like that. Or me constantly being people pleaser, that's how it was because I was expected that I have to perform always and please others in order to survive. I thought that was a normal thing. But then when I realized that, well, probably I'm broken, there are many people like you. So if you feel like you're rejected and neglected and you're not belonging to a group, trust me, there are more people like this. And I know we cannot say and we cannot compare traumas to other people's traumas. Your experience is unique and everybody's experience is unique. Is you the one who decides what you want to do with that. I'm not saying that now you need to say you forget everything that happened to you and you're just gonna sit there and say, well, this is it for me. I don't think you want that. And if you want that, by all means, honor your needs and do nothing. That is also honoring your own needs. That's the ultimate self-love the way I see it. So if you right now thinking and you're stressing that, oh, let's say there's co-workers in the workplace that they look like they have this little, get-togethers all the time, but they're not inviting you. I bet there are some other co-workers in your group that if you will make initiative and say, hey, how about we're gonna go for lunch, and you invite those other people, they'll be so happy that you invited them. Everything starts with you. And I can guarantee you, you can be having not that many friends. You can just go to some, I don't know, library or like a bookstore or a coffee shop or anywhere that you constantly see the same people. And I can guarantee you that if you go talk to them, they'll be super happy that you talk to them. Also, always notice people. We all want to be noticed and seen. You did as well. Give them compliment. Say, I love your shoes, man. Or I like that scarf. I love those earrings. You can make somebody's day just like that. And also, it makes me feel happy when I am seeing someone. When I go somewhere, like let's say my coffee shop, I go and I see, I'm like, wow, she's wearing very nice blouse. And I tell them that. Or like, oh, I like those pants. Where did you get them? We want to be seen. We want to be included. So if you do not feel like you're not being included, it can start with you. And I tell you, there's so many people craving the same thing as you. Everybody wants to be seen and everybody wants to be included. Start a get together. Invite friends for activity, for lunch, or even the Zoom call. I know there's so many like mothers who like, I don't have time for this. That's fine. You know what? You even can create. Yeah. How about social media? Let's use something technology for a good. Create some group of people that, let's say on WhatsApp or something, that you every day or whatever have a conversation that includes other people to participate, and doesn't have to be one way or the other. You can change the topic all the time. You can invite somebody else to change the topic, but you need to create that connection where other people feel also included. And it starts with you. It really starts with you. And do not be afraid or have not enough courage, because I'm telling you, other people also don't have enough courage to come and talk to you. You'll be surprised. We're all sitting and waiting and somebody's going to do it. We're all sitting and waiting and somebody's going to give us this um, permission to finally open our mouths and say something. And I know, and you probably, if you one of those people who are, oh, I'm participating everywhere, and okay, that's great, but ask yourself this question: are you happy there? If you're happy, great. You can have only two friends or one friend, or you can sit by yourself. But that makes you happy. That's all it matters. But if you're participating in the groups that you don't feel like they really jive with you, but you're there because you think people will want you to be there, and you don't want you to be judged because you don't belong into that group, it's time to change. You don't have to leave those groups. You can create new ones. You can allow yourself and give yourself permission to go and seek out the different people. We live in this society that you can reach anyone, even across the world. You can find a group that jives with you. But always make sure, are they giving you the good or the bad? Are they lift you up or they pull you down? It's very easy these days to get sucked into groups that you feel like you are included, but it's really not really for the good. It's for the negative and low vibration that at the end is going to make you just sick and feel more miserable, because being angry, how long can you be angry? So seek out something that where can you be seen and appreciative of who you are, or not who you can become. So the drill. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like my video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel. Next episode, I'll be continuously talking about more of my stressors and how to deal with them. And as I mentioned in the episode before, it's my weekend, kind of like a week, 10 days. I think I'll run by for 10 days my special for if you book 2 sessions, you get third free. I never done this before. This is running only like for the week of my birthday. Um, I know there's some people who celebrate the whole birthday whole month. I think that's a little excessive, but this is theirs. I honor the choice, but I'll just kind of end with my birthday week. So I hope you will get a booking, or you forward that information to somebody who can use a stress management coaching with me. You're welcome to first do the discovery session to see, it's for 30 minutes, to see do we even match, and then you can purchase that package. So if you have more questions, you're welcome to leave me a comment, and for more information you can go to my website, beamazingyou.com, and all of this obviously is in the video and the podcast description. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.